Couple of points that I'm going to make up before. One is the value for money for this project, which is a three-stage project, is way outweighs any other project on the road transport corridor or road transport programme at the moment. And I sincerely hope that when the Minister announces something going forward that this will be part of it. As far as I'd be concerned, the key part of it, which is a link from the M4 across to the M7, is the Sallins bypass, and there's huge volumes of traffic going through this small village at the moment. All the other towns along the route have been bypassed except for the Sallins area, and this is probably the third part of the whole key.
Thank you,
so,
Deputy.
Minister, I welcome your response on this.
Minister, number 7.
Thank you, Deputy. As Minister for Transport, I do have responsibility for overall policy and funding in relation to the National Road Programme. The construction, the improvement and the maintenance of individual national roads is a matter for Transport Infrastructure Ireland (TII) in conjunction with the local authorities concerned. The assessment and the prioritisation of individual national road projects within its overall capital budget is also a matter for TII. Due to the national financial position, there has been very large reductions in roads expenditure in recent years. Funding in 2008 was €2.3 billion, while funding this year is around €764 million for the national, regional and local road network. The reality is that available funds have fallen well short of the amount of work that could be undertaken. The Government will publish its National Capital Plan shortly. The plan will take into account the maintenance and strengthening needs of our road network to ensure that our road network is fit for purpose. And I am well aware, Deputy, of the importance of the project that you have referred to and the contribution that it could and would make to economic development in your community and in your county, but also given the scale of that potential job creation, the fact that it would have a very significant knock-on effect elsewhere. And those points and your support for that project is well recognised in the work that I am doing at the moment.
Thank you. Deputy Anthony Lawler.
And I appreciate and I understand from where you're coming from. Again, I reiterate, it's a key bottleneck in the whole infrastructure. Since the upgrading of the Newlands flyover, we have seen increased traffic through the small villages of Kill and Johnstown as a result of that bottleneck there. We see the Millennium Business Park, the potential for expansion there. There's already talk of a new application going in with regard to 50,000 square feet of office space if that interchange can be achieved. But also the Sallins bypass is crucial for that small village there, which has a constant flow of traffic coming from the M4 trying to link in with the M7, trying to bypass the M50, which is at capacity, almost at capacity at peak times during the daytime. So I really appreciate your support for this, Minister. Thank you.
Minister.
As you know, I'm not in a position at the moment to confirm and announce what will be in the plan, whether all or some of what you're referring to will be included, because I have to get government support and agreement to what that project will be. And I'm working on that at the moment. But I do want to reiterate that I am very much aware, and you've raised this with me continuously over the last year and a half, the need for the particular projects that you're referring to. And I'm particularly aware, because I see it myself, that since the Newlands Cross flyover has been opened, and that's made a great difference in travel times for people coming off or onto the M50. It is a really important project, but I do know that a consequence of projects like that is it does have a displacement effect on the same traffic to other communities, not to mention then the potential for further jobs in the areas that you've referred to. So look, again, Deputy, I am taking on board the points that you're making, and I'm doing my best to respond back to this and indeed to other projects.